my man's Andrew Callahan back with another beautiful video.
You're a fucking shit! Get the fuck out of here, call me motherfucker! Hey, this is our town, motherfucker! Try to take it! Try and take it!
This is my country, motherfucker. Try and take it. Try and take it. Like, your people did that. Oh my God, open a book. Like, yo, they really told, yo, I cannot believe. And I know how weird this is to say, but I really cannot believe that they really said out loud, Christopher Columbus just came here and the Indians was just like, here, take our land. Be one with us. And he still killed them. He still killed them.
If they start shooting, get behind me. Hashtag white.
Hey, yo, that shit is perfect. That shit is perfect. No way. They had to time that. There's no way that happened all at the same point. Hold on.
If they start shooting, get behind me.
Oh,
Hashtag
she cracked that ankle hard. Oh, did you see that?
Get behind me. Hashtag white privilege.
Breaking news. Breaking news. You're watching Channel 5 with Andrew Callahan.
They assassinated Kobe Bryant. How many people know that? They assassinated Kobe Bryant. They tried to kill Tiger Woods in that car accident recently.
Why?
The Kobe Bryant deal is that he had dirt on the Clintons. I love black people. I love everybody. We're all God's children.
Isn't this a White Lives Matter rally?
Well, I'll tell you what. This whole thing with the virus, with BLM, with Antifa, that was to hurt President Trump. And the reason that...
Oh, God. This is exactly why I'd be like, why would you ever say out loud, White Lives Matter? Like, your position and your stance don't even, like, correlate to, like, one another. Like, you really...
President Trump wasn't back by January 20th. The reason he hasn't been back yet is because he didn't want to have civil war. I think you know where...
So you're admitting that, like, his presence creates civil war? Like, Lord, give me a sign. Like, explain this
I was
to
on
me.
January 6th.
Where were you?
I think you know where I was on January 6th. Trump...
Oh, he was there. Yo, this man's whole... Okay, let's take an introspective look real quick. Just a frame look, right? You got your modern bikes here. You got your old-timey bike here. You got your basket bike here. On a bike lock in front of Fred's Mexican Cafe. I don't even know how to unpack that.
Trump is still in control of our country.
Where'd you get those shoes from? Those are pretty fresh.
Those are
Jesus is my savior. Trump is my president.
just champion. Being
And a
champion for the
BMW
Lord,
too.
that's it.
Oh, he wearing champion. Oh, well, champion's canceled.
Amen. Good for you. See, there's nothing anti-white supremacist about that. That's not a white supremacist message.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
What's the most painful piece of truth that's hurt you?
Guy stealing my home. He falsified a trustee's deed to himself with 7 false representations on it and stole my home. His name's Bill Joyner. He lives in Shady Canyon. He destroyed my family, destroyed my 25-year business, separated and devastated my family. So that answers your question.
Dude sounds like he sucks.
I don't think he's a good guy. In my opinion, he's a bad guy and he's hurt a lot of people. But then again, look what the Democrats are doing to others. The deep state.
This not hilarious for y'all? This should not make you fucking dying. Oh my God. This guy, he stole my home. He ruined my family. But look at what the Democrats are doing. Like, how you get shot in the middle of Times Square and you're like, it hurts. It hurts so bad. It hurts. It hurts. But Nancy Pelosi. Oh, that hurt my chest. Oh, that's so good.
State is trying to control the people. They control the banking. They control the countries. They control the Vatican. And I care about...
All right. I'm going to make a point. Hopefully, for those who are watching this on YouTube, this sticks a little bit harder. It don't feel like the QAnon like purpose is acting like a vehicle for the true anti-Semitic remarks that you hear. Remember how people used to say Jews control the media, Jews control the banks? You don't see a parallel in how this QAnon myth got started? Take people's pre-existing hate and literally shift it to a target that is visible? My problem is not, and it's my problem is beyond. My problem is beyond saving those who act like this. Like, there's nothing I think I could say to this guy that would change his opinion on anything. But if I can literally create parallels so deep and intertwined into what you believe that I could just replace your movement with the other movement, you don't think that that's you getting played by a narrative? And maybe the spin on this that you're looking for, or that you're hoping I'm going to say, is, well, the same thing's happening on the left, right? But if the narrative on the left is of a completely different tale and your side is worried about something else, and to keep your attention focused on the matter at hand, they keep saying everything that you believe in is something that they don't believe in, you don't think that's a narrative within itself? So when I'm trying to tell you I can't have a reasonable conversation with you because all you're saying is nonsensical things and I'm disregarding it, it wouldn't make you more predispositioned. God damn it. To not believe what I say, because I'm literally not talking about my position. I'm unpacking and unraveling the falsehoods in what you're saying, and you're taking that as my position because you haven't heard my position yet, which might create more opposition because literally you and I are not talking about the same thing. You say, I believe in the deep state. I tell you the deep state doesn't exist. The conversation is about that as opposed to actually anything meaningful, because I have to tell you quite literally, if I gave you my position, it's going to come so far to the left that you're going to think, oh, you're just a socialist, you're just a commie. Maybe your narrative is literally go against what anyone else says. You don't see how that's dangerous? That there is no common ground between what you believe and what's actually happening in reality? That's why I make these fucking videos, because I'm trying to explain to y'all, like, I'm the one who's going to unpack all this. Like, I'm the one who's going to look way deeper into it than it needs to be, because that's just what needs to happen. You need to hear it from, like, some normal guy off the fucking street. Like, yo, this does not make sense. Why does this video exist? You laugh at that, we laugh at it, but, like, he's a real human being. This is his real position. And for once in his life, this is not a fringe position. This is a political position. This is a Republican position. This is a conservative position. This is a mainstream oppositional political point. I want you to think about that. You own this fringe benefit because it stands to be the reason why you exist at all. I don't own what the Democrats or the left do because the corporates, neos, man. I have actual solutions, but I don't have any power to do it. I can only express them to you, and we can have a conversation on whether or not these things are true or not. But this is the opposition. This is the side I'm arguing with. This is the side y'all defend.
Our country, I want people to know what's going on.
What's going on is a White Lives Matter rally.
Is that what's going on? Yeah. Oh, okay. I had no idea what was going on. I heard that there was a...
I'm not crazy though, right? You think I pre-watched this, right? You think he just said that, and you think I pre-watched it and I paused it at the right moment. No, I'm just not stupid.
BLM thing going on, and with that usually comes Antifa. I'm kind of anti-Antifa.
These are the, quote, white lives.
I'm kind of anti-Antifa. Well, let's take a second and look at what Antifa stands for. Marquise, we know that already. Yo, I'm telling you right now that you're watching this, but there are some people out there in the world right now that literally would say, Antifa, what that? A political protest movement comprising autonomous groups affiliated by the militant opposition to fascism and other forms of extreme right-wing ideology. So if you are anti-Antifa, Antifa, that means you are an anti-fascist anti. You are not on the side of the ones who are against fascism. So you're for fascism. But Marquise, no, they just don't like Antifa, the group, the people that are currently in America who go under the Antifa banner. So you're not anti-Antifa, you're anti whatever the fuck is going on in the country. Yeah, they cause riots and everything. So maybe you should, see what I mean? It would be easier to describe it like that, but.
Lives Do Matter flyers that Huntington Beach.
White lives do matter. White civil rights. Our ancestors settled the land, established the country, made the laws. We're the majority. Why shouldn't we control our own destiny? Loyal white knights. What do you call that? K. Ooh. You got to do it like the daylight rap battle. Okay. Unfortunately, most groups out there, and especially white people, are too cowardly, didn't spell too right, to stand up for their heritage because they are scared of being called a racist. Quit sitting on the fence and fight for your heritage and history. Fight for your race. Race war, man. We the loyal right knights of the Ku Klux Klan. I didn't even read it. I didn't even read the flyer and I knew it was a Ku Klux Klan thing. Are you kidding me? Boy, I'm pause champ. I'm pause champ. I'm the greatest React Andy you ever met. Are demanding them to keep their crooked hands off American history. American History X clearly didn't watch that movie. If you yourself hate American history, we would like to kindly ask you to get out of America. Fight for the right, die if you must. Fight for the right, die if you must. Always remember, in God we trust. I didn't even read the bottom. For more info, visit kkknights.com. Nah, I can't. I'm not. I was going to do it. I was going to do it. No, not on
Police have
stream.
said they received
Not
a
on
report
stream.
about from at least one neighborhood.
White Lives Matter rally and counter-protest today in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, it's okay to be white, right? Yeah, I'm not here to be violent or anything. I'm just.
Yes, okay. I'll talk about it at the end. I'm not
here
going to pause.
You know, just say everything matters.
So what brought you out here to the White Lives Matter rally?
Oh, I just like the food.
What's your favorite white food?
Fish tacos.
See, why is the media this the problem, bro? This is my friend, and he's out here with a shirt, and that's it. How are we racist?
I don't own a plantation, and the blacks aren't picking cotton. Come on, we're not in the 1860s, where people were getting lynched and hanged. That racism is overblown. I see it firsthand.
See what?
That there's no racism.
How?
I have Mexican friends, white friends, of course. I have black friends. We smoke cigars together, even down here. And I work with Latino guys, fabulous workers. El Salvadorian guys, they're the hardest workers I ever saw. There's no...
Oh, fucking hell. It's like, I'm not going to unpack that one. I'm just not going to unpack that one. Because it's going to lead, I know he's got more.
Racism, overblown.
Who do you think's blowing it out of proportion?
Probably the Democrats. Yeah, they have to pull the frickin' race card.
It's really sad to see that there's people who are hindering the development and the progress that this country could find if we just unite together and utilize diversity as our instrumental key.
Absolutely, yeah. We wanted to let them know if they try to do this stuff and try to frame it in a white supremacist dog whistly way, we will show up and not allow them to do that. We see through it.
Perfect. Right there. That's better. That's a better one.
Together and utilize diversity as our instrumental key.
Absolutely, yeah. We wanted to let them know.
I want you to listen to that one more time.
It's really sad to see that there's people who are hindering the development and the progress that this country could find if we just unite together and utilize diversity as our instrumental key.
Absolutely, yeah. We wanted to let them know if they try to do this stuff and try to frame it in a white supremacist dog whistly way, we will show up and not allow them to do that. We see through it. anti-fascist action.
Some liberals want to just pretend like they're not there, don't give them attention, they'll go away, and that strategy doesn't work.
Fuck racism, fuck
yo, this is perfect.
Nazis, fuck all that shit. You can't make them fucking feel comfortable here. You gotta make them feel uncomfortable as fucking possible. That's what we're here for.
Now you might say, well, isn't this just silencing the beliefs of other people? Isn't this just like this is extremely why we need to have this conversation on LGBT discourse massively? Isn't this what about the marketplace of ideals? Why shouldn't they believe what they believe? And I've said this as both an egotistical statement and as a humanitarian, like I see the world for I believe I see the world for what it's worth. If your ideology or belief system has a literal requirement in it, it's a piece of its doctrine, leaves a negative benefit to the majority of people who will hear it, then it is not an ideal that should live forward. Okay, put it to you simply. The idea of war. War is an art form to people who know how to win wars. War is not an art form to those who lose them. Hey, appreciate the bits. Why? For black people, this is going to go way, way deeper than it should. But for black people, the idea of Christianity works. The tenets of how Christianity was given to them does not. See what I mean? Because then you'd have to say, did God want slavery? What was the bar A Ward said or Mac Myron said? Clip longer than the nap Jesus took when slavery was happening. Like bars, bro. Like if the tenets of your belief system are to aggress back to where you used to be, the good old days, make America great again like it used to be, at what point are you what point are you favoriting out of the entire story? What point are you favoring out of history? So when people say, oh, you hate America's history, it's like, what framework are you using it? Would I love to go back to the time where the fucking movie Life with Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy? Oh, these is Negro pies. These is whites only pies. You want yourself a Negro pie. It's about 10 miles down the road that way. You got to walk. Ain't got no car. Ain't no cabs going to drive no black Negroes. Get out of here. With the Family Guy joke. Hey, where's town? It's back the way you came. Like, you want us to go back to that? Was that when America was better? Was it during the CIA, crack Reagan era? Was it during the destabilization of areas? Was it during the MOVE bombing? Like, pick one. You tell me. Was it when Martin Luther King got assassinated? What America do you want to go back to? Because if I'm certain of it, we were all mad at the Rodney King thing, and we still in that era. So, wait a minute. Is Make America Great Again an analogy for minorities? Shut the fuck up? Because if I'm not mistaken, through the little bit of knowledge I've just spoken about just now, when did America ever get better? Now, if you're talking about on a surface level with the building up of industries, corporations, and opportunities in every facet of how to make money, okay. But if we still live in that era, plus this era, who's it really benefiting? So when you say Make America Great Again, what exactly are you saying then? Because this discourse has always existed. I just gave you, 4 different scenarios that span from the first one all the way to now. So what are you trying to make great again? Because it's not what power you had, because you still have that. Huh. Interesting. Food
That's a way to make a Nazi uncomfortable.
Fuck him up.
Hit the far right with the feminist left.
I mean, I'm not against punching Nazis in the face. If you have hate in your heart, you deserve everything that comes to you.
Huntington Beach.
But why would you resort to violence? That just makes them more violent. Oh, so what you're saying is that Nazis' existence is a contradiction within itself because it will naturally breed hatred and contempt for them, and they will use that hate and contempt to prove their points? So Nazism is powerful, right? So why would you ever want to identify as one? Oh, that means that Nazis generally will not just pick and pluck whoever they want to represent their point. There will be a culling of some point. There will be people used. So if Nazis side with a certain side of the political spectrum in your country, you would say then they probably found a way to worm into everyone's brains that at least a part of their doctrine is okay. So if a part of their doctrine works with a political party, maybe the entire political party trash? Where are the Democratic Nazis? Show me some black Nazis. Show me some Hispanic Nazis. I mean hardcore. Where are the Bangladeshi? Where are the people from Bangladesh who are Nazis? Matter of fact, show me a jihad Nazi. You can't. You literally can't. You literally can't.
Beach is full of racists. It's always been full of racists, and they're coming a little bit more mask off these days. So.
We can't have neo-Nazis, we can't have white supremacists, and we can't have Trump supporters coming out here and thinking that they represent America. I'm just here to show my support and solidarity for the Black Lives Matter movement.
Looks like the community really showed out, which is good, and disincentivizing a lot of them. As you can see, they're all kind of cowering along the perimeter here.
So far, I haven't seen any real Nazis or just Nazis in general. Those two peoples with the Trump thing, that's it.
When I heard the KKK was coming, I had no choice. I had to come. But I don't see them that much. There's only a few Trumpers here and there.
Nazis go home! Nazis go home! Kobe Bryant was assassinated by the Clintons.
Yeah. That's it. I'm done. This man votes. All votes matter, right? This man votes. And you're like, well, it's his opinion. It's his right to think what he wants. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this in 2021, but we're really giving legitimacy to 4chan threads. 4chan is a part of the political and social discourse of America. I'm so proud of all of you. I'm so proud of all of you.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Fuck you.
You stupid bitch.
Fuck your life.
Okay. That's mad Aggie. That's mad Aggie. But like, he's there for the smoke.
You fucking die, homie. Straight up. Fuck you. Fuck everything you represent.
I got attacked. Someone took my hat. Someone took my flags. They just try to cancel you. If they don't like your position, they just attack you and try to cancel you.
They tried to cancel you. That's not what just happened, brother.
I'm glad that we're moving forward towards a future where these people no longer have a space in our public discourse. But at the same time, it's technically still is their glad that we're
took my
fuck everything you represent.
Where you stupid bitch?
Fuck your life. I hope you fucking die, homie. Straight up. Fuck you.
Oh yeah,
fuck everything you represent.
They hit him in the back with the skateboard. Crazy. I didn't even.
I got
beat
attacked.
that.
Someone took my hat. Someone took my flags. They just try to cancel you. If they don't like your position, they just attack you and try to cancel you.
I'm glad that we're moving forward towards a future where these people no longer have a space in our public discourse. But at the same time, it's technically still is their First Amendment constitutional right to be out here and protest whatever they want, no matter how detached or how far from reality they think they are. But also they have to recognize that we also have a right to be out here too and to counter protest and to show our solidarity for their counter ideas.
This crowd.
So it's like the counter ideas that exist are positive. They're drowning out negativity. But if there's negativity that has the ability to have a greater will on the people than the positivity, then who's really at fault? Do you see what I mean?
Became unruly. We saw a lot of those fights breaking out. About half a dozen arrests were made and an unlawful assembly was declared.
So we were here at Huntington Beach and the Nazis decided to show up and ran away because that's what Nazis do when they're surrounded. And now the cops are protecting the Nazis in their precinct.
That's the Nazis!
The police brought them
Okay, you're wilding though.
inside and they are being protected inside by the police. Cops and Klan go hand in hand.
So it looks like one militant Trump supporter showed up. He got his ass beat. And now 600 photographers are making content, and now it's going to be 601. Thanks for watching.
Hey, good video, good video, good video.